This video is going to be about the cQ-Baseline version 1.5. The 1.5 indicators are going to have a companion baseline trend direction indicator. Here's the baseline trend direction, standard invert, the Jurek version. And this is the baseline. As you can see, you can't see the baseline, but you can tell it's there. It's this yellow line. And if I were to turn this off, each one of these will have a companion baseline trend direction. But right now, I only have the JMA version, so the other ones will follow. The 1.5 baseline indicators will also have, each of them will have a histogram. So, for example, we'll put it down here, line, so you can see they line up. So again, what you can do is you can find the setting on here, and then just go here and turn this off, or save it as a preset, and then just go down here and load the preset. And this is the baseline. So what I've also done is I've taken these pre-smooth parameters and moved them down here. And that's just in case you don't need any of these parameters, like if you didn't change anything, or when you're using an expert advisor, if you're using this and that. If you haven't changed anything, you only need to pass these parameters up to that point. The rest will remain at the default, but that's why these are down here and not up here. And what we have, it has a step width, which I'll put that, and you can see what it does. If you really want to get, you can put this like to 50, and I'll back out a little so you can kind of see that thing can do some major modification. Then you have the pre-smooth, and right now at 1, it's disabled. If you're using the half trend, it's right here, then needs to be 0 for it not to be used. The other thing is this moving average here. Basically, take whatever this value is, like if you put 50 in here, and I divide it by 100, the 50 divided by 100 is 0.5. That's what's actually being used in this filter. I've also included the level stop and reverse, simple trend, the SSL, and the super trend, which these are all can be used for the pre-smooth. And then you can actually run it through the JMA, and that's the period. You can change the period. Has an adaptive setting, applied price. We'll start with this one. And there's a few indicators that need a little explanation. One of the more special case indicators is this Euler optimal tracking filter. Normally uses an SMA. I've made it so that you can apply any of these other moving averages. It normally uses the SMA right here, and we'll show that one. Normally, this is what it looks like, but you can change the moving average type to a number of different other ones, and you can see the result is pretty different. And this is a part of the baseline. This is actually generating the baseline. You still have the width, the step MA up here, and you have a different pre-smooth to it. For example, we could try the other one. One of the other ones, anyway, is the Hall. Similar type of thing, where the SMA is the default, but I made it so that you can put any of these other ones in. And this is what the hull normally looks like. And then you can change, you can use any of these other moving averages and it will generate a different response. Some of them, are pretty short. Some of them, like the ADX VMA, somewhat longer. The other one is this step MA, where the pre-smooth, if you want one, are these, the half trend, Kijun, level stop reverse, simple trend, SSL, or the super trend. You can use any of those if you want as an input. Again, if you don't want it, you can leave it at 1, or if this is at half trend, you have to stick it to 0 and it won't use it. I'll just use price. And you have a number of these indicators here. This is what it looks like normally. And you can use this, and this will modify and change how it responds. You can also try and adding, this is another different type of step in MA, but this can do the same that it does to the other baseline indicators. And it also has a normalization period. So 20 seems to be good for most things. And then what it has, the other pre-smooths don't work very well, so I made it a post-smooth. Here are the two parameters to change how it responds for this baseline. But you also, I should probably turn this down. I didn't realize it was up. So this is what it looks like. Change the sensitivity, for example, make this 5, and this maybe I'll make it 10. This will stretch it out a little bit. And then if you wanted to, you can have a post smooth moving average applied to it. These are the various parameters for any of these that you want to post smooth it with. So you can really generate a lot of different types of baselines. That's it. So